I just realized kid doesn't have anything on him that tells him the times.
I see we got some fans back that hadn't been here for a while.
I like it.
All right, ready?
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It is Friday night. Reggie Edwards, Big Pete, Outlaw Arena, WCW Live. We're starting the night off hot, making their return to the Outlaw Arena. Dex Royal, our Outlaw champion, the highlight reel.
Yep, here we go.
Possible future three-time tag team champions. Making their way. They are back. I never thought a year ago, Pete, even 5-6 months ago, Pete, I did not think I would ever be so excited to see the highlight reel, and here they are.
2 weeks from that fiasco in the parking lot, but they're back. They're ready to confront Jordan James there, man.
It could potentially be a historic night here at the Outlaw Arena where the highlight reel wins their third tag team championship in less than 12 months. And out comes, there he is, our Outlaw champion, Dex Royal, who's having a career year, by the way. Also, Pete, let's not forget, all three of these men in the Young Guns tournament tomorrow night here at the Outlaw Arena.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the bracket, my two brothers are facing off in the first round. Who did that to them?
I've got some ideas, Pete, but Darrell, I don't know.
Man.
Here's the question, Pete. Where does Pete stop and Darrell start?
Look, when the highlight reel's involved, Darrell is there. When they're not involved, Big Pete's there.
I like it. Well,
there we go.
So, are you Darrell all night long tonight? Because this show has highlight reel. And hold on, let's cut. Let's go see what Dex has to say.
Well, I'm sure y'all happy to see us back here.
Yeah.
So, I know that we missed last Friday, and things happened because Blake Wright ran the show. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. I know these two have a title match tonight, and we know that the WCW Tag Team Championships are coming back to the highlight reel. But it also leaves us to one thing that I need to answer, and that's Jordan James. Because last week, Blake gave him a title match at the big show next Friday. But Blake kind of doesn't have any power, so that title match isn't official.
He can't beat you anyway. He can't beat you anyway. Blake can't either.
But since Jordan James wanted to lure me out to the parking lot and he wanted to jump me and jump us, I feel kind of compelled to say,
Bring him in the ring.
why the hell not?
Get James back today.
So next Friday, Freaky Friday here in the Outlaw Arena, I will put this title on the line against Jordan James. And at the end of the day, Jordan cannot be here, he can be here, he can run and cry for a title match, but at the end of the day, at the end of that match, it's gonna be the same thing. All you're gonna hear is this. And still, your WCWO Outlaw Champion, Dex Royal. Now, I know y'all gotta get ready. I gotta get ready to beat up. I got a nightmare tonight. And I know y'all in for a street fight, so thank you all. We appreciate all of y'all. Thank you for being here.
Give it up for the highlight reel and Dex Royal.
All right. Thanks to Nikki Kruger, our ring announcer.
Yeah, I guess.
It's official, Pete. Next week, Freaky Friday here at the Outlaw Arena, Dex Royal will defend against Jordan James. Jordan James thinks Jordan James thinks for 1 second he can come in here last week when Dex is at it now. We talked about it on Inside the Dub Beat. Thinks he can come in here and get a championship match signed by Blake Money. Wrestlers can't make matches, Pete.
All right. Introducing
no,
first.
not at all.
Your referee is Tommy Two Shoes.
However, they can accept challenges from other wrestlers to get them signed.
Introducing
Dex was
first.
back here all day today trying to get that match official, and our owner, our promoter, Joey Owens, made it official. If Dex wanted the match, he could have the match. So here we go.
Yep, let's get it. Let's get it on. First match of the night, man.
Well, match number one. We saw the video. We saw. Look, Dalton Davis is stepping over the line. He's crossing every line in the book. He didn't just accept Jay Beeves' challenge for the Gunslinger Championship. He showed up at Jay Beeves' fraternity chapter to tell him he had the match.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, look, you didn't have to go there, but I guess he just wanted to, like, go face-to-face with the man. So we'll see what's going on. We got Jay Beeve in the ring right now.
Yeah, so Jay Beeve in the ring. He's got his Gunslinger title match. We'll see how it goes. He's been begging for this. He's been clamoring for this, clawing for this all month long. He finally has a shot to become Gunslinger champion and put his name on a very short list of Gunslinger champions. We'll see if he's able to do it. The kid has potential. The kid has promise. The kid has heart. The party never stops with Jay Beeve, Pete. We'll see if he can win this belt.
Yeah, he's been fire of late, man. Let's get it on. Come on, bring him out.
Dalton Davis taking his precious, sweet time.
Yep.
Well, he's taking his time. He doesn't want to have this match. He just feels like he has to have this match.
Right.
Well, I mean, we'll see how it goes. It's going to fare well for 1 or 2. Dalton Davis needs to get his ass to the ring.
Yeah, come
Dalton,
on.
get out to the ring,
Let's
Dalton.
go.
Come on, Dalton.
Let's get this match on.
This is why we need a champion like Jay Beeve.
Look, wait a minute.
Tommy
They've already
Two Shoes
started to count.
We got 6. Okay, Dalton Davis is out to the ring. All right, out he comes.
Wait a minute. That ain't Dalton Davis. That ain't Dalton Davis.
All right. Senior referee Tommy Two Shoes has said this match is going to happen. Introducing first, he is your beer pong champion. He is Jay Beeve. And his opponent is Dutch Boy Platinum.
Well, Pete, this is crap. This is bull
Yeah.
crap. Dalton Davis was supposed to come to the ring. His music was supposed to. The Dutch Boy Platinum comes to the ring. Now, I guess we're not having a. Where the hell is Dalton Davis at, Pete?
This is ridiculous, man. I mean, look. You're the champ. You need to be here. Come on.
Well, Dalton Davis, oh God, I can't even put into words how frustrated I am with this right now. Dalton Davis supposed to come to the ring to have his match. We don't get Dalton Davis. We get a one-on-one between Jay Beeve and Dutch Boy Platinum, which I'm not mad about. It's going to be a fun match. It's going to be good, but it's not a title match, Pete.
We've got a guy that's on fire, Jay Beeve. Another guy that's
And a man that should be set on fire in Dutch Boy Platinum.
And Dutch Boy Platinum, who is in tomorrow night's Young Gun tournament. That'll be right here at 1151 Kentucky Avenue with Outlaw Arena, guys. But this is going to be an exciting match here.
Yeah, and you know what? Hopefully Jay Beeve kicks his ass because Dutch Boy Platinum needs to stop inserting himself into stuff that has nothing to do with him. Probably that's probably how he got put in the Young Guns tournament, Pete. No one asked him to. He probably just put himself in it. He probably just showed up, said, "I'm in this." They said, "Okay." That's what he does.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate that guy.
Let's get to the match, man.
Well, Dutch Boy Platinum with the headlock on JB. JB flipping into the corner. Dutch Boy Platinum with the shoulder takedown. Brushing the dirt off his shoulder. There's a lot of dirt on his shoulder. He's just dirty, Okay.
like an
JB,
insult.
barely cleared him with the leapfrog. JB holding onto the ropes to brace himself. Dutch Boy with the leapfrog. Oh, and going for the hip toss. JB reversing to the hip toss. This match is heating up, Pete. It's October. It's not hot in this building anymore, but it's not in the middle of that ring right now.
Yeah, good drop kick, yes.
What's hotter, the match or Dutch Boy or JB because he doesn't get Dalton Davis? Dutch Boy able to kick out at 2.
Yeah. Look, JB got Dutch Boy willing there a little bit. Willing good. Come on. Stay on top of him, young man.
JB, the inexperience showing through. JB needs to capitalize on Dutch Boy Platinum being down. He doesn't need to take his time and rest. He needs to capitalize and take advantage of that. That's exactly why he needed to do that.
Come on, ref. Come on, ref.
So let me get this straight. Not only did Dutch Boy Platinum take the cheap route and put himself into a match he wasn't even supposed to be in. He was supposed to be off tonight to get ready for the Young Guns tournament. Not only does he do that, but then he takes JB down by the hair, what little hair is on that head, finds a way to do it.
Cranking on that knee hard,
Is there
man.
anything that Dutch Boy Platinum won't do?
Come on, you gotta get them ropes, man. All right.
JB just barely able to get a grasp of those ropes, Pete, to break the count. Dutch Boy taking advantage of that every minute, every second of that count he can get.
Yeah, he's got it.
JB.
Wow.
Dutch Boy Platinum just complete disrespect to JB. I'm so frustrated. I can't get their names straight.
No.
Look at the power of Dutch Boy Platinum holding JB up with a monstrous body slam, going into the submission hold. He's trying to choke the life out of JB. He's trying to make sure JB, if he gets Dalton Davis in the ring down the road, doesn't have anything left. Look at the camel, just almost a camel clutch. He's just trying to rip the. This is not a horror movie, Dutch Boy Platinum. He's trying to make this ring into his very own horror movie, trying to rip the jaws apart. Kind of like that thing in Saw. Have you seen Saw, Pete?
Yes, I have,
That
man.
thing,
Yeah.
that thing. The Saw. Yes, the bear trap.
Yeah. Tossed him out. Look, even though he tossed him out, this is still good for JB. If he get a little bit of
Dutch
rest.
Boy Platinum. Dutch Boy Platinum just tossed JB over that top rope like Michael Scott was trying to jump off that building in The Office. Not that you would know anything about that, Pete.
Exactly. Look, if I was JB, I would have stayed out a little bit longer. Took that count to 7, 8, maybe even 9.
Dutch Boy Platinum trying to just choking JB. This is the second chokehold he's put on JB. He's trying to make sure JB can't breathe. JB can't win if he can't breathe.
Look, all I know is from the way it looks right now with Dutch Boy, it looks like he's got himself teamed up and ready for tomorrow night's Young Gun tournament.
Oh, and a kick to the lower back from Dutch Boy Platinum onto JB. This is not looking good for JB.
We haven't seen JB looking like this in a while, man.
Well, you got to be. I mean, can you blame him though? He was prepared for Dalton Davis. He thought he was getting Dalton Davis even 9 seconds before the match started, Pete. And then what happened? It's hard to do well in a match you're not prepared for.
Wow. He may be hurt. He almost fell out the ring there.
He almost McFoleyed himself, Pete.
My goodness.
He almost McFoleyed himself.
His
Somebody
head on
check
that
his
top
head.
rope.
Does he have both ears?
Man, that could have been dangerous right there.
Oh, a beautiful Northern Light suplex with the bridge. JB able to kick out. Dutch Boy almost won it there.
Just a dude for the ref, man.
Tommy Two Shoes is just as disappointed in Dutch Boy Platinum as Dutch Boy Platinum's mom probably does right now.
Man, good club to the back. Yeah, the crowd trying to get behind JB now.
Well, it's hard not to get behind him when he's wrestling a guy like Dutch Boy Platinum. Dutch Boy Platinum, I mean, God, just his name makes you hate him.
Man, a great handle slam there. See, this is where Dutch Boy sometimes he was almost near falls there and didn't quite get the pin. Now he's getting frustrated.
Come on, Jimmy, got on in there.
You wish you were
Dutch Boy gets frustrated easily. Jay Beeve gets frustrated. Jay Beeve can be a little bit of a hothead sometimes. Dutch Boy Platinum, he can too, but Dutch Boy's been in the ring for a little bit longer than Jay Beeve has. Let's not forget some of Dutch Boy Platinum's first matches involved Jake Omen.
Double axe handles there.
JB firing up. Oh, he's got him. Oh, and a gorgeous belly to back
Stay
suplex
on
from
him.
JB.
Stay on him, young man.
Just
half
able
there.
to kick out. Just able to kick out. Oh, Dutch Boy Platinum pulling the ropes. So JB,
Look, weird
they are going to the outside of the ring, Pete. They're going to the outside of the ring. Oh, and throwing JB into the corner. That is not what needs to be on that logo, Pete. That logo is prestigious. To have Dutch Boy Platinum throw JB over into that is just cheap. They're get out of the crowd. What are you guys doing? They're in the bathroom. They're falling into the bathroom.
What the heck?
Why'd they shut the door?
We can't, look, we don't even have a camera in there, folks.
Phil, open the
Can't even get in
door.
there. What's going on? Look, I heard the
You've
bell
got to be
ring.
kidding me.
The bell just rang. What do we have?
Senior referee Tommy Two Shoes has said this match is a double
they're taking it to
count.
the street.
Yes,
We
they're
already
holding
have a street fight. What's Dutch Boy Platinum doing?
and they're outside.
Look, what a way to start our first match of the night,
What the
man.
hell is going on
What
here?
are you
Hey,
doing for your
look.
next matchup?
Why didn't you stop them?
Hey, we thought Freaky Friday was next week.
What the freak is going on this Friday?
Introducing first.
Jeez. Well, let's hope this match goes better. Which it probably will. We got the Ruthless Domination going on right now. This should be fun. Former tag team champions, Pete.
Yes.
Ed,
All right.
talking about, speaking of tag team champions, tonight we have the street fight that everybody's been talking about all week long.
Yeah.
Jordan James, Max Sterling, Easy Cruz, Skulk. Which one of the Mafia is
We
going to
don't
be
know.
defending the titles,
it
Pete?
it can be any of the 3 or 4, I guess, against former Mafia members, the highlight reel.
That's right. This is going to be big, Pete. The highlight reel looking to what? Pete,
Okay,
Jordan
look.
James is that. Wow,
Look.
another person not showing
Yeah,
up.
we get
First,
confused.
Dalton. How many times is the champion not going to show? Is there a quota that we can hit on this? For God's sakes, can
Yep.
anything make this better? Well, I mean, it's
Uh,
good. Jordan James isn't here. It's automatically a better night for everybody. Less people yelling at Reggie back here.
Wait a minute, Shorty P's having to go get his partner. This might make
Are you
it
sure,
better
Shorty
for
P?
you. Yeah.
Well, he's got his manager, Pete. Shorty P and Professor T.S. But the one good thing Blake Money Wright did last week was Professor P.M.S. Wiley coming to the ring with Shorty P. The best thing Blake said all week last night.
So who is Shorty P's partner then?
It could be. I don't know who it could be because everybody hates that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he thinks he's a biker.
Could
but
we get lucky enough and he's his partner?
We could only be so lucky.
Oh my goodness.
I mean-
would that be great?
I mean, Shorty P tried to start his own biker gang and got kicked out of that one. I mean, nobody will join this guy. Everyone hates Shorty P. Everyone hates T.S.
Right.
Wiley. They are each other's own best friend.
Exactly.
Well, this should be
Yeah.
interesting. Let's see who Shorty P was able to find to be his tag team partner against Ruthless Domination.
Right.
Oh, hold on. Let's go to Nikki. She just told Ruthless Domination something.
Okay. Introducing first. They are from Indianapolis, Indiana. The team of Hammer and Scorpion. They are Ruthless Domination. And their opponents, Shorty P and Professor T.S. Wiley. And because it is October, and you know I love me some Halloween, I'm gonna have to name this match officially. Do you want to see a dead body?
Mickey made it official.
Are we really getting this?
Yeah,
Are we
Todd
really getting
Wiley
this?
is his
Professor
tag team
T.S.
partner.
Oh, it's a good night. All is
Yes,
good
Professor
again.
T.S. Wiley.
Oh, Halloween's come early. Trick or treat, T.S. Wiley.
Yeah.
I have never seen somebody more scared to be in a tag team match than this is the scariest anybody's been to be in a tag team match than since me at the tag team tournament earlier this year when I got stuck in the ring with Hillbilly Jed.
All right, let's look.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
I don't think I've seen Hammer smile this big in my life. That dude's smiling from ear to ear.
I believe the answer in Trick or Treat is treat.
Yeah.
Treat, big treat. This is going to be great.
Uh-oh. Shorty P's taking a quick advantage here.
Well, it's automatic desperation mode for Shorty P because he knows that if T.S. Wiley tags in, which I don't think he will, the match is over. And Shorty P with a sidewalk slam? Can Shorty P do sidewalk slams?
Yeah, looked like he did it then. Yeah.
It's like a side fall slam. We just walk. With the German soup, Shorty P pulling out everything under the sun. A sidewalk slam, a German suplex. Man.
Here we go.
Did Professor T.S. Wiley teach him moves? He's a professor.
I
mean,
who knows?
I mean, let's not forget T.S. Wiley got his degree from Trump University.
Wow.
But still, I mean, it still counts,
man.
right?
He just tagged me.
Oh, where T.S. Wiley's
tagged
getting the ring.
in.
Is this really happening?
Look, wait a minute. What's he dancing about? What? Turn. Oh. This ain't gonna be good, folks.
I haven't seen Scorpion look this happy since Hammer returned from injury earlier.
Uh-oh. It's all. Look at
T.S.
this.
Wiley might die. Oh! Oh, with this.
Tag the Hammer in. Tag Hammer in.
He's Scorpion. Can we call that the Stinger Splash? I don't think we can. The Scorpion Splash!
Uh-oh. Here they go.
Oh! no, he's.
Oh yeah.
You gotta do better than that, Scorpion. We need.
Yeah.
I need to hear it echo back here, Scorpion. Come on, man. And another Scorpion Splash!
There we go. Look. This man, he ain't.
I didn't call it the Stinger Splash. Look at the power.
Yep.
Holding up the equivalent to 3 men on his shoulders.
There we go. Tag Big Hammer in now.
Hammer deserves a piece of T.S. Wiley.
He's begging to get in there.
Oh, the fans loving this.
Yeah. This is getting ready to get ugly. Real ugly. Once in a while, you just need a match like this.
Oh, the night has been saved, Pete. Oh, look at the thunderous leg drop from Hammer onto T.S. Wiley. I don't know how much more. T.S. Wiley reaching for Shorty P.
He's trying to get over, but it's no avail. He ain't going to make it.
When is T.S. Wiley going to realize Shorty P is just a scam artist biker? Well, I mean, it makes sense because T.S. Wiley is also a scam artist professor.
Yeah.
That's why Hidari had enough of him.
Done with it. Whoa. I didn't expect no kick out there. I was already saying 3.
I don't know how much more these guys can do. And Hammer's he's cherishing every moment of this. Hammer got just enough to make a difference there, just enough to do the damage. Hammer taking in Scorpion, he's making sure this matters. Oh God! That killed him! My God, he's dead! That killed him!
He could be
Your
dead.
winners, Ruthless Domination.
God is my witness, that killed him!
Oh my goodness.
That hurt him. That small fall for T.S. Wiley hurt him just as bad as the Hell in a Cell
Rest in
fall.
peace.
Hurt
T.S.
Big Fall.
Wiley.
Standing tall over the corpse of T.S. Shorty P telling him to just roll T.S. Wiley out.
He's like, catch him, I'm tossing to you.
Pete, it doesn't stop there. We are 3 matches in. We're 2 matches in.
Once again, your winners,
segment.
Ruthless
And the night isn't
Domination.
over yet. Plenty of stuff coming up here at the Outlaw Arena. Joey Owens is back.
Yeah, don't forget, he's got some words for Blake Money Wright later tonight. Not sure what they are, but he says he's got something for him.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens, though.
Yeah. Look, the fans enjoyed that. I think the fans got their money's worth on that match.
Yes.
I guess my prediction was correct. You got to see a dead body.
Yeah,
And that's always a plus
we
and
want to
minus.
see it again.
So who's ready for your next
We have Wiley
matchup?
get killed every week. I mean,
Your referee is
Look
Tommy
at the
Two
TV
Shoes.
screen above the entranceway there.
I'm okay
And
with
this
that.
next match will be an elimination style
So far in
scramble.
October, we've seen T.S. Wiley get put in a body
Introducing
bag.
first,
Yep.
We've seen him die. It's a great month. I love October.
Yeah, look. And it's not over. We still got one more week.
The only thing that make this month better is if they bring back The Office. That'd be the only thing.
Please, please no.
T.S. Wiley getting killed like that wins the Dundee for a moment of the night so far.
Uh-oh. Look,
Oh, God.
look.
Why? Who let him back in
Reggie
here?
is back.
For God's sakes. What do
He is-
I have to do to get rid of this guy?
Maybe you got to go one-on-one with him.
I don't want to go one-on with him. I would kill him.
You don't want to go one-on-one with a great one?
All right. But Timmy's back. Look. And we got a big scramble for you here, folks, coming up.
He's supposed to be on it. You know, I'm okay with there being no spotlight on Timmy because you know what? The less focus we have on that person, the better. Timothy Turner needs to stay away from the Outlaw Arena.
You do see why there's no spotlight? I thought Zane was doing spotlight.
Well, Pete,
Yeah.
we can only go up from here. Timmy is in the ring now for first entrance into the scramble. Who else could be in the scramble? It can't be worse than who's out there right now. It can't get worse.
Never say never.
They get nut. Oh, God.
What is your problem with Hidari?
I'm just angry.
Okay, maybe I should let Hidari know you're angry.
No,
with
no,
him.
no. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool.
Okay.
He's cool.
Okay.
He's cool. Hidari's cool. Yeah, Hidari.
He might be able to
Hidari's
take.
cool.
He might be
I'm
able to
okay
take
with it.
Reggie, the imposter Reggie, out.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Well, Pete, justice is going to be served tonight. Jackson Morgan barged into the commentary booth again last week after the show. He wants Blake. Well, you know what? Management got sick of Blake's antics last week. They've obliged. Blake Money Right will be facing Jackson Morgan tonight one-on-one. Could this be the last we see of Blake Money? Will he make it?
It didn't even take long for Max to make this match. They're
Will he
like,
make it to Freaky
let's get-
Friday?
Who knows?
I mean, this night alone is going to be a house of horrors.
he might make it if he's brought in
for
a body
Blake.
bag.
I mean, Jackson. We haven't seen the body bag in a couple weeks, Pete. Jackson was in a scarily happy mood tonight, Pete. You know what's scarier than Jackson Morgan with the body bag? Jackson Morgan with the body bag smiling.
Yeah, that, you've been there before.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
I just, you know what? Blake Money Right. The arrogance, the cockiness, the smugness of that guy, just that's the
Yeah,
look of
you know-
fear. That is the look of fear in the eyes of Blake Money Right. And you can't tell.
He'll
That's
say it's
Jackson
not
Morgan.
fair. Yeah.
That's Jackson's happy face.
Yep.
He's
Then
happy in that fit. He's
Coming
happy
to
in
the
that
ring
picture.
now is longtime WCW wrestler.
Just a few weeks.
Pogo,
Yeah,
man.
just a few weeks ago, we thought Pogo was going to be a Gunslinger champion. He almost pulled off the upset and brought the Gunslinger championship back to prestige by knocking off Dalton Davis. But Dalton pulling his normal bull crap.
Yep.
One retained. And of course, speaking of bull crap and Dalton Davis, where the hell is he?
Nobody knows, man.
Hold on. Dalton just messaged me. Ha 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 ha. Gotcha. What a jerk. I hate that guy. Hate that guy.
Yeah, yeah. So what? He's just laughing at you then, Reggie?
Yeah, and Dalton doesn't laugh much.
Make sure to get out of their way now.
Well,
There-
so we got Hidari, we got Pogo, we got that guy. I don't, Pete, I don't know who else could possibly be in this match. As long as they beat the crap out of Timmy, I'm okay with whoever this next person is. It's not looking good for Timmy.
I'm not sure who's coming out now.
Pete, I'm out of ideas. There's all sorts of people
Yeah.
showing up, not showing up. We got two champions that aren't here tonight. We got people
music
inserting. Timmy didn't even tell us he was coming. He just showed up and walked to the ring. If I would have known he was coming, I wouldn't have let him in.
Well, I thought you
Sneaky
might have
little-
been looking at a full-length mirror and didn't realize it
I
was
look
Timmy.
nothing like him. He even grew facial hair to look like me, Pete.
Oh, Johnny Flash.
Different attitude.
Johnny
Little bit.
Flash, not so fast.
Not so flashy.
Well, I mean, there's no lights. Nothing's flashy right now.
Yeah. It
But-
was very dark out there.
Can we just start calling him Jonathan Quick?
Johnny Quick.
Start coming out with a thing of Nestle. I mean, the last time we had somebody here
Yep.
the last time we had somebody here with a food-related name was Munchie Gonzalez, who never came to the ring with munchies. I don't know why. Would have made sense. Is anybody else in this match, or is this it?
I don't
know. I'm out. I've lost.
Must
I've
be.
lost track,
Lights went
Pete.
back out.
I don't know. Who's this one gonna be? Hopefully they just pin Timmy right away.
They could go after Jimmy for it.
But Pete, tomorrow night's gonna be crazy. I'm looking forward to this. Fight or Die is back.
Yep.
They are rejuvenated, bringing back the Young Guns tournament
Yep.
tomorrow night.
Last one 2 years ago, 1919, due to the pandemic. Wasn't able to bring it to you last year.
Lots of anticipation for this. It's going to be huge tomorrow night. The bracket got released
Yes.
last night, I believe. Last night. A lot of people saw it today. Got released last night or yesterday, early evening. It's going to be a great night, Pete. Lots of good entrants.
We got the likes of Corey Storm, Kobe Jack, Highlight Reel, Dex Royal, Blake Wright, Luke Savage, Dutch Boy Platinum, Dalton Love, Nakeem Event.
Jared Kripke. Pete,
Yeah.
bracket up right now.
The bracket. When I saw that bracket, I'm like, man, what did they do to my brothers?
I don't know, Pete.
Put them against each other in the first round.
That's the intrigue of the Young Guns tournament. Anything can happen.
Is accompanied to the ring by Freak on a Leash and Teddy. He is from Bellevue State Mental Hospital. He is Reggie. Introducing next, he is the king of the Amazon. He is Hidari. Introducing next, he is Savage Pogo. Introducing next, he is from Las Vegas, Nevada. He is Johnny Flash. And the final competitor is from San Juan, Puerto Rico. He is Papi Caliente Ciso Cerveza. And this match is elimination style. So pinfall, submission, and you are out.
Hey, Adar. Put it out. Get him, Adar.
Pete, you know who's not in the Young Guns tournament? Timmy Turner, not in the Young Guns tournament. You know why?
Because he's not young. Anyway, folks, this is not the scramble we've been used to the last few weeks. This is actually going to be elimination.
That's right. Hopefully Timmy gets eliminated first, you piece of crap. But Pete, tomorrow night, one of the opening matches, Jared Creepy and Blake Money Wright, not a matchup we're used to seeing. We've never seen this before. I don't know if they've ever wrestled before, Pete.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I mean, I've been to areas and I've seen Blake Wright, but I don't think I've ever seen this match.
Nakeem Event taking on Dutch Boy Platinum. Hopefully Nakeem can shut that guy up.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting matchup right there.
But Pete, who you got? Damien versus Damon.
Oh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure there. I don't know if I'm going to go with power or finesse in that match.
Here's the thing. What if they pin each other and they just put themselves into the next round?
Double pin out, that means they both lost too.
But they both win.
Yeah, but only one can go.
Can they though?
Only one can move on.
But by they're twins, so if one goes, do they both go?
One may feel like that, man.
I'm just saying, like, that's the question. Corey Storm taking on, who is Corey Storm wrestling, Pete? Tell me who Corey Storm is wrestling. Who is it? Who's the mystery opponent? You know everything. You know who
I
it
was
is.
sent another text again today that information not being released until the night of the show.
Pete,
When he
I
comes
know you
out,
know.
I don't. I wish I did.
You're smiling right now. Okay,
No,
fine. We'll
yeah.
move on. We're coming back to that. Dalton Love and Colby Jack. Pete,
But I
that's
do
big.
want to let folks know it has been the tag matches happen.
Yeah, Brendan
Team
Espinosa and his
has
partner is
stepped
facing
up.
there's an open challenge as a tag team
The
match.
team has stepped up.
No, they haven't. I would
Challenge.
know, Pete. I would know. I'm the news guy. I'm
Right.
the reporter. I'm the
And
breaking
I've got
news
the
guy.
news for you.
I know. You're welcome. Brendan Espinosa and his partner taking on somebody in an open challenge. You're welcome. I told you this.
So that match will happen.
That's right. Espinosa and her partner against anybody.
We got Reggie with the shoulder block.
I'm not in the match. I'm right here.
Timmy Turner with the shoulder block into
I hate this guy. Don't encourage him, Pete. Don't encourage him.
Man, this action's all over the place. I can't even keep up with it.
Who do you have between Dalton Love and Colby Jack, Pete? Who you got?
Oh, man. I'd love to go with the hometown cow, man.
We're not in Maine, Pete.
Man, I'd love to go with the cow, man. But I don't know. I'd have to flip a coin on that, man. Flip a coin. I'm just not sure.
Dex Royal and Luke Savage.
Look, that possibly could be the match of the night.
They could all be match of the night,
Oh, man,
easily.
right off
There's
the
not a
bat.
single match on this card in this bracket
No.
that will disappoint. They're all gonna be good.
Look, after that first round, we're going to have 6 exciting guys and 6 guys that can go head high because those are going to be 6 dynamite matches.
I know. I mean, Corey Storm and
Mystery opponent.
yeah, I'm gonna get it out of you. I swear, I'm gonna get it.
I'll let you know at match 4 tomorrow night, man. I'll let you know. We're getting back to here. Look, Timmy Turner.
Yeah!
Kennedy,
Yay!
also known as
All
Reggie,
right.
has been
I'm
eliminated.
back here, Nikki. I'm not in the ring.
Yep, that's not always a good thing because normally.
All right, this is anybody's match now that the bad guy's out of the ring. The Poison has been eliminated. Timmy is no longer there, Pete. This could be anybody's match. Johnny Flash, Cecil Cerveza, Pogo, all in the ring. This could be anybody. Cecil is out.
Cecil
No more
Cerveza has
Cerveza.
been
It is a Tri-County
eliminated.
match now, Pete.
I like that. Good job. Oh, this could be scary here.
Oh, the creature is in the ring. Halloween's come early because the monster is in the ring.
Get him, Hidari!
Hidari getting cheers from the crowd.
Yeah. Pogo's trying to get away from the monster, man.
Pogo's scared.
Trying
Pogo
to get away
is.
from Hidari.
Smart move by Pogo. You don't have to punch, kick, or strike to get offense in. You just have to evade, and he's evading Pogo.
Look at it. Looks like Johnny's trying to tell him, yeah, get him and smash him.
Ooh, he got him in the face. Pogo's evading to Hidari, much like Timmy Turner's evaded me for the majority of the year, Pete. He doesn't want any of this. He's scared. You saw his face in the Outlaw Rumble earlier this year, back in May.
That's a good rumble, man.
Man was scared.
They're trying to get the big man to his, trying to get him down.
Johnny Flash.
Keep going, Johnny. Got him reeling. Take him down.
Jonathan Flashberg with the splash in the corner.
Multiple splashes there. Uh-oh.
An alliance? Could it be? No. He's making sure Hidari can't hear anything.
Come on, Hidari!
This can't be good for Hidari.
Pogo biting and Pogo is biting Hidari.
Yeah.
This is getting out of control, Pete. Out of control.
Get over here. Hold on his ass.
Hidari able to break through. Oh, and Hidari knocking both men down. Hidari standing tall. The crowd is behind Hidari, Pete.
Yep.
Crazy.
Take down first, though.
Channeling his inner Undertaker with the thing to the throat. Oh, rockabye Johnny. Oh,
Oh,
good
my.
God.
That's
Jonathan is
Johnny
out.
Flash has
Jonathan
been
Flashberg has been
eliminated.
eliminated.
Uh-oh. Pogo trying to choke Hidari out.
It's going to take a while to choke Hidari out, Pete. I think Pogo can pull it off.
Now he's biting him. Trying to bite his ear.
Pogo's turning into a vampire, Pete. It's Halloween early.
Is that Pogo or Mike Tyson out there?
Ooh. He Tysoned him.
Man, Pogo's coming out there with some fire in the palms, man. All right. Oh, wow. Got him off. Oh. No, just a 2 count.
Pete, I don't know how much more these two men can throw at each other. They've thrown literally everything they can physically do at each other, and they're both still going. This has to end soon. This has to end soon. Pogo. What would you call the equivalent of hulking up for Pogo? Is he? He's fagoing! He's fagoing up!
Your winner,
Count.
Savage
No, that's
Pogo.
They're not a wrestling boy band out there.
3 count?
That's right. You remember the Hurricane and Shannon Moore and Evan Courageous? Oh. And Tank Abbott?
He was already talking about back in my day.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of the equivalent to.
Well, that's good. Good
Uh,
win. I mean, look.
It'd be like if Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher did not form a boy band, but just like, you know. Is that your
Dude,
era?
Don't take those words out of your mouth.
That's a Meatloaf song.
Boy band. My God. Talk about a boy band with Bruce.
Don't
and
make me
Crusher
quote Meatloaf again. I went on like a 3-match
Yeah.
Meatloaf song title quoting spree a few months ago. I'll do it again, damn it.
Well, look, I'm going to tell you what. That was a good finish, that match, man. Pogo pulled that win out.
Hidari looks like he just took a Big John Studd heart punch walking out of there.
Yeah, it looked like Ox Baker may have punched him
Heart
good.
punch.
Well, you said
Ox Baker, man.
Well, it's Hidari.
You did say shark punch.
Well, maybe he sharded. I don't know.
That was big old Ox
Anything's
Baker.
possible in that ring. I don't know. The lights are down. Who's coming out now? The match 4, Pete.
Your referee is Marshall Silver.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well,
here we go.
this the most angry man in all of WCWO, which apparently is.
Look,
Why is he so angry, Pete?
he was extremely angry this evening. I do not know why.
Why is Juwan so pissed off? What did anybody do to
Yeah.
Juwan?
Yeah.
So, well, I guess the reason Juwan is pissed off is who he's wrestling. Let's just go ahead and say it, Pete. Juwan's taking on Outlaw Champion Dex Royal.
Right.
It's
but
not gonna go well.
Maybe the reason he's pissed is he found out it's a non-title.
Well, what has he done to get a title match, Pete? What has he done? He had a chance to become the #1 contender for the territorial. He got killed by Jackson Morgan. He got mad about that. He lost multiple tag team championship opportunities. I mean, mad about that.
Right.
I mean, he had the Gunslinger championship.
Yep.
He lost that.
In a pit fight.
Yeah, he lost.
He claimed that he was still victorious for a few weeks after, but I think that was a lot of them.
So he started doing drugs.
blows to the head he took.
So
Here's
apparently
your outlaw champion, Dex Royal.
Dex standing tall,
Yep.
waving to Juwan, saying, "Hey, buddy, I'm gonna beat you," and he is. I'm sure he will. I mean, I don't see how Juwan stands a chance in this match, Pete. Maybe that's why he's so angry. I mean, Zay told Juwan last week he was going to get him a chance, an opportunity at something huge. He was going to take Juwan to the top, that he could trust Zay more than he could trust Eric Onyx. By the way, where is Eric Onyx? We haven't seen him in like a month.
Yeah, it's been a little
Is he
bit,
alive?
man. Who knows, man?
Like,
Get in contact with us, Eric.
hey, Eric, where are you? Please, if you're alive, blink 3 times and clap once. I think he's dead. I didn't hear anything.
Introducing first, he is the Naptown Nightmare. He is Juwan Thomas. His opponent is your WCWO Outlaw Champion. He is Air Canada. He is Dex Royal. And this is a non-title matchup.
Hey, beat the shit out of my brother, you two. Come on, Dick.
All right, the bell is rang. The fight has started. It's on. Outlaw champion Dex Royal, former Gunslinger champion, the ungrateful, cocky, thinks he deserves more than he does, former Gunslinger champion Juwan Thomas, the delusional one.
Now here we go.
He's so unlikable, Pete.
I don't understand why he's so upset.
Beat the
Look, if you come in and you knock off Dex Royal, wouldn't that put you in line for a title shot?
Do you think he's going to knock off Dex Royal?
Look, anything can happen.
Do you think he's going to knock off Dex Royal?
Anything can happen.
It's a yes or no question.
Yeah, I think
You think he's going to?
I think he can.
I'm telling Dex you said it.
That's fine.
You're out of the Mafia. You're out of the what used to be the Mafia. Now you're in my
Anybody can
my
win. That's the thing about WCW. Anybody can win a match.
Dex Royal kicking up. Look at that kick up. Championship quality. Juwan Thomas can't do that.
But this, I mean, Dex has to really watch himself in this match because, if something happens in this match, he can knock himself out of the Young Guns tournament tomorrow night.
That's true. That's true. But Dex Royal can make it. He's made it through so much. He has fought and clawed his way to the top. A year ago, he was one of the least talked about people in WCWO. He was the bottom of the card, clawing his way up. Oh, look at that distance. That's why people don't like him. Look at that. There's kids in that crowd. But just a year ago, Dex was making his way to the territorial championship picture, making his way up the ladder, became territorial champion. Oh, look at the agility from Dex Royal. Look at that.
Hey. Yeah, don't forget tomorrow night, Dex. Yeah, Savage.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. He's going flying. Oh! Air Canada, he missed. Juwan was able to move, but Air Canada flying high. But yeah, tomorrow, Luke Savage and Dex Royal tomorrow in the Young Guns tournament, Pete.
Yeah, I mean, these first round matches are fire tomorrow night, man.
I'm excited to see what happens. In a tournament like the Young Guns tournament, Pete, we might as well call that our March Madness. That's our version of March Madness. Anything can happen. Huge upsets have happened in the Young Guns tournament. Let's talk about some of the people that have been in the Young Guns tournament and won that tournament, Pete. You've been here. Who's been in that tournament and won that tournament over the years, Pete?
Yeah, you got Mike Reed has been in that tournament, man. Let's see. I can't even think right now. Yeah, Mike Reed. But we've had the likes of people like Brian Pillman Jr.'s been here for this match. Calvin Stankman's been in here.
We've even had Mance Warner. Warner, who you've seen in GCW, you've seen him in MLW. He's been at the tournament. Ace Austin from Impact.
I can't. Ace Perry, the original winner of the very first Young Guns tournament.
The prestige of this tournament is through the roof and out of this world. It is beyond fathom, Pete. So that is why it took so long to put that bracket out and put that together. Because the list of names, just asking and throwing their names in the hat, there's been so much to sift through. But how can you not have Dex Royal in that tournament, our Outlaw champion? Blake Buddy Wright, the last Outlaw champion.
Now, guys have been tearing it up to the Midwest, I mean.
But not just WCWO wrestlers. I mean, Dalton Love, Luke Kripke, Jared Kripke, Luke Savage. Hopefully Jared Kripke's not watching because I got that wrong.
Corey Storm, I mean, the guy was on 205 Live.
Yeah, he's wrestled at Impact, 205 Live, OVW. Brandon Espinoza is in a tag team match with an open chair. That's right, nobody's answered it, but he's OVW. Brandon Espinoza.
No, the challenge has been accepted.
Has it?
Yes, it has. It has been accepted.
Who did I tell you it was?
I will be releasing that info the second half of the show.
That's right.
Tonight.
I need to get you that information still, don't I?
I'll be releasing it to you.
Yeah, of course.
the second
Let's
half
not
of the
forget
show.
Corey Storm taking on, who was it you told me? Who was it you told me his opponent? Corey Storm.
The mystery opponent.
That's right, but who was it you
That
told me?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna get it
who
out
that
of you, Pete. I know you know who it is. Pete, the crowd is feeling this match. I'm writing it down right now. I'm so excited for this, right? I cannot wait. All right, guys. I have it in the mystery opponent for Corey Storm. And Pete, this just says mystery opponent.
Yes, it does.
Jerk.
Yeah.
Look at the face.
That's
Look at
intense.
these two men
Man, that's some
crawling.
intensity right there.
Both men crawling to their feet in the middle of this ring, trading blows back and forth, forearm to forearm, fist to fist. Both men want this match. Dex Royal wants to look strong going into the Young Guns tournament. Juwan Thomas, if he's not getting a title match, he wants to make sure Dex Royal does not look strong going into the Young Guns tournament. And if he's not going to be in it, he wants to make sure Dex doesn't make it out of the first round. He's doing everything he can to make that happen. Juwan Thomas looking good in this match. But Dex Royal, and the the kick to the and it's a kick fest in the ring. It's a kick party. Can't say super at the beginning of it. It's a kick party.
Count.
Juwan is out. He is dazed. There's nobody home right there. He's trying to come through. Dex Royal is feeling it.
Right
Dex is feeling it right now.
He's reaching in to see if he's got all his teeth. He's got all his teeth.
Dex is up top. Dex is up top. He could be going flying. Oh, Juwan getting out of the way smartly. Oh, Claymore! He got him with the Claymore. That could be it, Pete. You could have called it. You could call it here. 1, 2. Down. Oh, that's big, Pete. That is all Juwan has for this. That's it. He doesn't have anything else. He's thrown literally everything except the kitchen sink at Dex Royal, and he can't do that because that's in the main event.
Here we go. Stay on him.
Look, how the turntables have turned, Pete. Dex Royal is down and Juwan Thomas is up.
Look, my thing is this. I don't understand it. Why give the man time to rest? You got him down. Stay on him.
Well, they've thrown a lot at each other. Both men are exhausted. Oh, and Dex Royal it looks like Juwan reversed it into a black hole slam. He did not.
No.
It looks like, was that a tilt-a-whirl Spanish fly flatliner that he tried to, what was that? It worked. It did damage.
Yep. Who wants it the most right here? I want to say
both men to their knees. Oh, double forearm to the face. Both men are down, Pete. That about took them both out. Good God, they're both feeling it. They are both hurting right now. What is he doing out there?
What the heck?
What is he doing out there? What is he doing? Oh, and a backstabbing. Oh, God.
Man.
Oh, Dex Royal kicking out. Juwan Thomas has literally thrown everything at Dex Royal. Dex is sorry to infringe, but he is unkillable at this point.
Man, look. Mississippi Bad Boy come out.
The crowd pissed off at Juwan, but loving the fact that Dex Royal was able to kick out of that.
Yeah, I can't believe he was able to kick out of that.
He's Dex Royal. The man can kick out of anything, Pete. He survived Jackson Morgan. And surviving, I use in very loose terms, by the way. Oh, a super kick to... And Dex is up top. That could be it. Super kick to the face of Juwan Thomas coming off the top rope. Dex flying. Oh, Air Canada!
Your winner, Dex Royal!
If I was Day, I would run.
Get out of there, Mr.
I would run out of the arena. Unfortunately for Zay, I'm going to try to interview him. They kept it to 10. It was 3 minutes plus.
All right.
Dex Royal
we have come
looking
to
at that.
folks.
Dex looking at that Outlaw Championship. Dex looking at that Outlaw Championship like the child he is trying to keep safe from the man who is trying to kidnap that championship from him next week, Jordan James.
But how much is this taken out of him for tomorrow night?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know how much it did take out of him because the man is not human at this point.
But folks, before we go in to intermission, Oh, no. Here, wait a minute.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
We
this
had
is
a
going to be
clip we wanna
beautiful.
Play, but not now. Let's go.
Make it fly,
Let's
Dex.
stay to the ring.
Oh. And let's not forget, that's his former protege, Pete.
Yeah. That was Little Dex at one time.
That's right. Was Little Dex. Now Little Jawan is dead.
Yeah.
Dead. It's not a death tonight on Halloween, like the week before Halloween.
But folks, we got a
It's like they
preview.
can't. It's like they can't read a calendar.
We've got a preview here for you for tomorrow night coming up next.
Brandon Espinosa is here yet again. And I'm coming back to your arena. I'm coming back next Saturday to your arena. I'm coming Which is the Young Guns tournament? Which is the Young Guns tournament? Solo competition. Which is the Young Guns tournament? Which is the Young Guns tournament? Which is the Young Guns tournament? And I'm not coming by myself.
I'm the Iron Bear Tom Coffey, and we're coming to maul any tag team that gets in our way.
And if I was you, I want it.
Hulk the Bear.
See you next week, guys.
Well, all right. We're getting ready to go to intermission, folks. We're getting ready to go to intermission. We'll be back with the
Pete, if that was the
second
first half, what could possibly happen in the second half?
Oh, it's going to be great.
That's right. We're coming back. We're going to know the mystery opponent for Corey Storm. All that when we're back.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it sounded good in that.
Still a little blurry.
It's
a little shaky, but
it's
the best
because
mobile we've had in a while.
Now, I was wanting to test something out.
All right, we're back with the second half of the show, folks. Hey, we were talking earlier this evening about a challenge being met for Brandon and his partner coming in town tomorrow night for a tag team
That's
match.
right. Open challenge. We don't know who it's going to be yet, Pete. Anything's possible.
The Mafia has accepted the challenge.
They can't even show up tonight. They're not going to be here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they've accepted the challenge and we'll be here tomorrow night. But look, we've got another preview for tomorrow night for the Young Guns tournament. We got two gentlemen right here that are going to be part of it.
That's right. Not facing each other, but in the tournament. Colby Jack, Nakeem. It's been a few months since we've seen Nakeem here at the Outlaw Arena, but this should be fun. If you're not familiar with Nakeem event, he is high flying, cruiserweight style, lucha style. He flies.
Being accompanied to the ring by Milky, he is the Milkman, Colby Jack. His opponent is Nakeem, the Dream, Young Bull Event.
I'm excited. This is going to be awesome. Nakeem, Colby, event, Jack, Dream, Milk.
Yep.
This is going to be a fun one. There's not going to be a whole lot of time to breathe or rest during this one. This is going to be an adrenaline rush. This is going to be fast-paced. This should be fun.
Yeah.
Now,
does the win give you a little bit of momentum? You know, and does the loss take you down a notch or not for the tournament tomorrow night?
I don't know if it does. It's both men need a win, but both men are strong enough that if they don't win, they still have momentum going in. Now, Nakeem is going to try to keep this match fast-paced, quick, high-flying. Colby Jack can do that, but he works a little bit slower style, and he flies when he needs to.
A little more technical.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who gets the upper hand in this and who's able to control the match with their tempo, with their ability, and with their speed.
The biggest thing is, will the Kobe kind of like confuse Nakeem a little bit with his language barrier?
Well, I mean,
not too many people speak move.
Well, one person here does. It's Jed. And, I mean, yeah. Naturally, yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, this is going to be a fast action match, and it started out that way already.
Both men testing each other out. Now, like I said, Colby Jack, he can speed it up when he needs to. So if the Nakeem event wants to keep control of the match, Colby's going to be able to keep up. That may not necessarily be an advantage for Nakeem, but it could. It's hard to say. But this is one of those matches where either of the two can win.
Yeah, look, Nakeem's got to learn to stay away from the horns, too.
Yeah, those things are sharp, man.
All right.
Nakeem with the technical leg sweep takedown on Colby Jack goes for the pin. Colby able to kick out at 2. Pete, this match is going kind of like how we thought it would. Both men trying to get that early advantage, and it's going either way. So far, this is exactly what I think management wanted when they put this match together. I mean, I wouldn't know, but Nakeem with 2 suplexes, going for the dose. The dose suplexes. Dose suplex. It's going to take more than that to knock off Colby Jack. Now, I know Nakeem hasn't wrestled Colby before, but he should have been able to watch the tape and know that that's not going to be enough to take out the cow.
Yep. Setting him up here.
Now, here's
the big knee to the chin.
Here's the thing about wrestling the cow. You can't do too much to him because then it's animal abuse and PETA gets involved. So you have to find that fine line between wrestling, physicality, and violence, but not just enough.
Yeah, it looks like he's breaking him with a bulldog right there.
He's got him in the cross. He's got him in the cross space here.
Get along, little doggy.
And Colby
is closer.
Colby is crawling to the rope, trying to get it. Oh, Nakeem rolls him over. He's got it back in a crossface in the middle of the ring. A lot of times that is all it takes to win the match when you've got him in a submission. But Colby Jack Colby is getting to his feet. He's back on his hooves, and he's mooing up. And a sling blade from Nakeem. This match is either man's fight, guy. Not guys. There's one of you in here with me.
Yeah, another 2 count. Look, the crowd's definitely behind the cow, that Colby Jack.
I think they're behind Nakeem right now, Pete.
Oh!
And Pete, the fight has gone outside. The fight is outside the ring. Both men down. This could end in the double count out. Hopefully we don't have that happen again. I think one of the two is going to get back up.
Yeah,
I think they're going to get back up.
Cow's grabbing at that knee.
He's been cow-tipped, Pete. He's been cow-tipped. He's on his side. He's down. He's trying to get back up to the hooves. Not able to do it.
Up to 5 on the count.
Referee Wayne Silver is up to 6. Nakeem is back in the ring. Cow is crawling Cow.
He's up there. Come on, gotta get
Climbing
in.
Cow.
Oh,
and a super kick to the face of Moo Cow. Moo Cow is down.
Yep.
We could have Nakeem go flying.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh, man. So Matty's spitting his mouthpiece out.
Hopefully that doesn't mean he got bit. I hope he doesn't have mad cow disease right now, Pete, because that would be it. You can't. That's the last thing Nakeem needs going into the Young Guns tournament is mad cow disease from a bite in the middle of the ring. Oh, with the gore! Oh, with the.
That's what we just said he needed to watch out for. He ran right in.
Gore!
He jumped right into him. Look, you hear him.
He's an angry cow now, Pete.
You hear the moves in the crowd.
Pete, say it with me. Ow, now, brown cow.
Just learned it, Reggie.
I did.
Yep, he's bringing him. He's bringing it to him.
It's hooked on phonics, animal style.
Uh-oh. Could this be it? Oh, 2.5. Cow's moving for the top rope.
You're going to see a flying cow. Is the cow going to jump over the moon, Pete? Is this going to be it?
He's moving for the top rope, folks.
Nakeem has Colby Jack on his shoulder. He's got him up. He's going for it. Oh, Colby Jack evading it, rolls him up. 2, 3. Oh, Colby Jack with a huge win. Going into the young man. Colby Jack successful. Nakeem event can't believe it,
Big momentum going into this. That's big momentum going into tomorrow night's tournament. Nakeem cannot believe this. He got caught and rolled up.
He was going for his finishing maneuver, Pete. Not able to pull it off. Colby Jack, one of the most athletic moves he's done. Look at Colby holding out the hoof for the handshake.
Yeah, for the hoof
We're
shake.
going for an interspecies handshake right now, Pete. This is big. It's almost as big as when Hogan and Macho Man shook hands. Or if you watch wrestling now, Biggie and Drew McIntyre, because wrestling fans now wouldn't remember that.
Yep. All right, look, here's your bracket, folks. First round matchups right out the gate. We're going to have Jared Kripke versus Blake Wright to begin the night. Nakeem, Dutch Boy Platinum, followed up by my two brothers, Damien and Damon Real. We got Corey Storm. Don't know who his opponent's going to be yet. And then we got Dalton Love taking on Colby Jack, followed up with Dex Royal and Luke Savage.
You know who it is. 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night here at the Outlaw Arena.
Yep. Doors at 6:30, bell time 7:30.
Doors open at 6:30, bell time 7:30. That's right. $12 at the door, Pete, right?
Yes, $12 for ticket.
$12 for tickets.
Yep. Yep, just like our normal shows, folks.
It's just like our normal shows, folks. 7:30 p.m.
I'm sorry about we've got a repeater in the headset. I'm not sure what's going on.
Those are the voices in your head, Pete.
Anyway, here's a gentleman we haven't seen in a while. He's been here a couple times.
Brody Bodkin's coming to the ring right now. That's how you pronounce it, right? Brody Bodkin.
Not Brody, yep. Brody.
Brody. That's right. He corrected us. Brody. What is he, from Mississippi? Brody Bodkins? Brody.
Look. Big guy, though, man.
This is going to be the clash of the Titans. It's going to be a colossal matchup.
Yeah. Yeah. We think he's big, folks. Wait till you see his opponent get ready to come out here.
It's going to be big. Literally big. This is huge. It's going to be like the time I watched Fallah Bahh and Congo Kong wrestle.
All right, here he comes. High-tech redneck himself. Hillbilly Jam.
This does not bode well for Bodkins.
This is going to be a fun match here. Two big ones going at it.
Somebody's going down, Pete, and it's not going to be. It's not going to feel good for one of the two.
As long as it's not our ring, that's all I'm hoping.
Well, I mean, the ring is gonna take a hit. I mean, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fix it for tomorrow night.
Or maybe not fix it for tomorrow night. That could be fun.
Introducing first, he is Freight Train Brody Bodkins. His opponent is the high-tech redneck Hillbilly Jed.
All right, here we go.
Tommy Two Shoes might want to get out of the way.
Yeah. He said, I checked myself, ref, isn't that good enough?
Well, we don't know Brody Bodkins that well, so no, it's not good enough, Pete. He could be hiding anything in those boots. Hillbilly Jed, Pete, the crowd is on fire tonight. The crowd is loving everything they see so far tonight. Hillbilly Jed clapping to get the crowd into it. Brody Bodkins taking a cheap shot.
Wow, he got down and ducked under that cross. That clothesline.
It's going to take more than that to knock off Hillbilly Jed, guys. Hillbilly Jed is not going to go down with a clothesline. It's going to take more than that to pin him.
Brody line.
The Brody line.
The Buckus line.
Why does his logo look like the Warriors logo to a degree? Now, Brody Bodkins getting a quick early advantage over Hillbilly Jed here. Going to work on the arm of Hillbilly. Hey,
exactly. Take that club.
Yeah, he is trying to eliminate the forearms and the clubs from Hillbilly Jed. That's one of his biggest weapons.
You eliminate part of the weapons of Hillbilly Jed, gives you a better chance of a victory.
And with an opponent like Jed, you have to do everything you can from the beginning, early in the match, to eliminate those advantages he has. But that is just going to piss him off.
Yeah.
And Brody Bodkins knows what he's done, but he doesn't care. Look at the enjoyment he's having from this. He's loving it.
Rocked him. Rocked him good. Man, there's some big old meat hooks going across the ring there.
Pete, imagine how crazy this match would be if you put yourself into this match as well and made it a triple threat. That'd be a real triple threat. That'd be just a threat.
Look, if I climbed in there, that ring would definitely come down for sure.
Hillbilly Jed defending his turf. This is WCW. Hillbilly Jed is WCWO, and he is making sure Brody Bodkins knows that. And Hillbilly Jed going to work on the kidneys of Brody Bodkins.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night.
All right. Wait a minute.
Hey, he didn't start the fire. Oh, Rolling Thunder. He didn't start the fire. Hillbilly Jed off the ropes. Oh, bro. Oh, that could be the biggest spine buster we've seen in a while. Oh, Hillbilly Jed barely kicking out.
Ooh, that's an 800-pound spine buster right there.
The crowd begging Jed to get back in this match. They want Hillbilly Jed to win this match, Pete.
Yeah.
And Brody going, just getting him by the nose, grabbing the nostrils.
He's over there mocking the crowd, saying, yeah, come on, Jed. Jed is in bad shape right now. That's a lot of weight just sitting there on top of him. Drinking on that neck.
Oh, the crowd does not like Brody Bodkins, Pete. That is for sure. But you know what? He doesn't like them either.
Yeah.
He hates the crowd. He
hates
the fans.
Something just happened we didn't see from the angle we had.
Hillbilly Jed is on the ropes. He's reeling.
Oh, my goodness. He's taking that count.
There's off the ropes. Hand on the ropes no more.
And Hillbilly Jed being... Brody is just choking the life out of Hillbilly Jed. Nicholas Kindred not feeling it right now. What's up, Nicholas Kindred? Worst display of Facebook commenting I've ever seen. Shake my head. And by the way, hey, Nicholas Kindred, I think you mean to say worse. Not worse, worst. Learn your grammar, then you can comment, okay? Grammar Slam!
Was that on The Office?
No, that's CM Punk.
Okay.
He has an entire Facebook show about grammar and how people keep messing things up.
All right. Is this the opening Jed needs?
Hillbilly Jed is willing himself. He is getting the adrenaline. He's trying to shake the feeling back into those arms that Brody Bodkins tried to eliminate earlier. I just realized that looks really bad.
Yeah. It looks like about he's one splash away from taking him down.
Oh, that killed him.
That's it.
Matt Weir on Facebook saying go Bodkins. Brody Bodkins has created a fake Facebook account and commenting on his own matches. Oh, and the cannonball. He's got him. That could be it.
That's it.
Oh, Brody Bodkins might be dead. Hillbilly Jed victorious.
Dead.
We are nearing the end of the night. We only have 2 matches left, Pete. This next match, first off, congratulations on Hillbilly Jed. Well-deserved, hard-earned win. That victory did not come easily for Hillbilly Jed. Brody Bodkins gave Jed everything he had in the tank and more. Jed able to survive and barely walk out of this match alive, but he pulled it off. That's why he's Hillbilly Jed. Hopefully hopefully the rest of that match lived up to Nicholas Kindred's high expectations for wrestling. Hopefully he enjoyed that. I know we did.
All right. Good job, Hillbilly Jed.
2 matches left, Pete. This next match is one that we've been looking forward to ever since last week. Match number 7 of 8 coming up next. Blake Money Wright and Jackson Morgan. Y'all want to see a dead body? Just watch this next match.
We'll see it twice in one night.
Whew.
What's the odds of that?
Do we need to go pray with Blake?
I
mean, that usually doesn't go well when I do it. You might want to go do it. If I pray with him, he might die.
He's dying.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so we're on to our, what's this, semi-main?
Yes.
All right, Pete,
Yep.
the man who
Here
thinks
comes
he
your
runs
favorite
WC.
wrestler, man.
Pete, last week, the night ended so much fun. Well, we got to go out and tell Blake that even though he won against Corey Dillinger,
Look,
cheaply, by the way.
you know what was even the better news? When I got to break it to him, he had to fight Jackson this week.
Oh, I know.
He's just not happy. He almost threw a fit right there on the spot, started crying.
All he's been doing all week long is sending me Facebook messages in all capital letters. It's just gibberish. It's just a bunch of letters jumbled together.
Yep.
He's that angry.
All kidding aside, though, he's going to be in one heck of a match tomorrow night. First round.
Yeah, Jared Kripke one-on-one tomorrow night here. If he's alive, Pete.
This is true.
That's if he makes it to tomorrow. I don't know if he'll make it till tomorrow. If he does.
Are you going to be his replacement if he doesn't make it?
No, I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out. I have emergency surgery tonight after the show. I am not medically cleared to compete.
Okay, that's fine then.
I can't tell you which medical facility it is.
It's in Terre Haute.
A nearby one.
It's nearby.
Nearby in Terre Haute?
Just nearby.
Gotcha.
That's right.
All right, here he comes.
Yeah.
The man that puts fear into Reggie every time he steps in the building.
I'm going to it's called Nearby Medical Facility. You get there by taking, not legitimately real ambulances there, but for show purposes, they're real. Well, not the ones I take. See, when I get in an ambulance to go to the hospital, it's unmarked.
Right
it has
under the
pads on the inside of the back of it.
All right. Well, match's already started.
What is he doing? Oh, my God. Blake is out of control already. I don't think Blake understands really what he's gotten himself into and the magnitude of his actions already.
No. Man, three big blows in the
All
head.
he's done is angered Jackson Morgan. Jackson Morgan's not a man you want to piss off, Pete. We've all seen him pissed off and angry. We've seen Blake angry. When Blake gets angry, his hot head gets the best of him, and it backfires. When Blake gets angry, it backfires, and he gets put in matches with Jackson Morgan and people like Corey Dillinger that he didn't know he was going to face. And then Joey Owens tells us he's coming back. That's what happens when Blake gets the angry. And he gets suspended. Remember the time you suspended Blake for getting too angry? He even took out the cameraman.
Well, he put that wrapped around that throat.
Oh, and a huge big boot to Blake Money right outside the ring. Pete, this match is getting personal, Pete.
Look, he just wants to punish. Look, he's so upset about that not having his belt.
He's still not over it.
He feels like Tom's been ducking him.
Yeah. Well, Tom has been ducking him.
And look,
he has.
So what's he do? He's taking all this frustration out on Blake.
I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that, though. Look, the way Tom Van Zant has been avoiding Jackson Morgan for the last month. First off, Tom Van Zant stole the territorial title from Jackson Morgan. He should not have won that match. And then we've seen Tom like 3 times since he won that belt. Tom Van Zant just doesn't show up one time he wasn't even here. I had to go to the Emerson Theater to find Tom Van Zant. The Emerson Theater? You been on that side of town?
Yeah, I've been there.
There's no nearby medical facility. If something happens to you there, you're screwed. Talk about screwed. Blake Money Right might be screwed by just getting. That is just complete disrespect. Jackson Morgan is that's just angering Jackson Morgan even more. Blake is going to have to do more than his normal stuff to beat Jackson Morgan. Well, I mean, that could work, but it didn't work. Now Blake tried to choke the life out of Jackson Morgan, putting him to sleep. It's not going to work.
No, it's
Jackson
not
Morgan
at all.
He's superhuman. This man is not. He has paranormal, supernatural powers that cannot. Putting him to sleep isn't going to win this match.
Not at all.
People are chanting for Jackson to get back in this match. Jackson Morgan is not a man that Blake is going to be able to defeat and knock off by doing just regular things in the ring like he usually would. And a chop block to the knee of Jackson Morgan.
Right.
Why don't you stay down?
Okay. There it is.
To win this match, Blake is going to have to channel a side of his personality that he has never channeled before. If he had to dig down deep to beat Jake Ullman, he's going to have to dig down even deeper to knock off a monster like Jackson Morgan. In a different way, obviously. Defeating Jake Ullman took a lot of technical ability, technical skills, and really honing your wrestling craft. But to defeat Jackson Morgan, you have to get sadistic, you have to get dark, you have to get sinister, you have to get inhumane. Because that's what Jackson Morgan will do to defeat you. We've seen him do less to other people. Jackson Morgan took a taser 3 times in a match and still won.
Yes.
3! Granted, that tasers were for Buck Sexton and probably didn't really, he probably didn't push.
Using 8-year-old batteries.
Yeah, listen, the taser might have been made by Fisher Price. If Buck Sexton had that taser, I don't know. Could have been baby's first taser gun. I'm not sure.
Right.
Regardless of fact, Jackson Morgan took 3 of them and got back up. But it was real.
Well, it looks like what he's preparing for now.
That's even scarier. It was a real
getting ready
taser.
For that, the number 1 knee.
Oh, the number 1 knee to Jackson Morgan.
Now he's pulling up. He's taking his time.
Jeez. Could this be the first time Jackson Morgan loses a match in months? It's hard. Blake Money Wright is getting cocky now. He's getting arrogant. He's getting stuck up, and he's taking his time. He needs to go for that pin.
How's your head? Oh, wait a minute. How's your son? That's right. I retired him.
Wow.
That's kind of a jerk thing to say.
A little bit of disrespect there.
Look, if that kind of a pin didn't work for Jericho in the 90s, it's not going to work for Blake Money right now.
Oh,
Jackson Morgan shooting back up. Blake not intimidated, though. Not scared, and he needs to be scared. He needs to be terrified of this man. Where is he going now?
What's he doing here?
God, can he do?
Look.
Can Blake Money Wright get back in the ring, please?
I'm not sure where he decided to run off to.
Where did he go? Blake, get back in the ring. Oh, he's got.
What's this?
Is that Joey Owens' chair?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Wow, talk about adding insult to injury, salt in the wound. He knocked JKO out of WCWO. Joey Owens said he'd be back, but Jackson Morgan not letting that chair get to him. He's got it. He's powering back up. Blake Money Wright doesn't know what to do. He didn't expect that, but he took too long. He took way too long.
Oh.
Is that a low blow?
Yeah, it was. Oh.
Is this?
Wait a minute.
Is that a no disqualification match now?
Yep.
That can't be. He's not here already, is he? What does he have? Joey Owens, is that a car hood? Brian Clark, he took your van hood. You're not getting that van back, buddy. Joey Owens is back, and they are brawling. Blake Money Wright and Joey Owens are duking it out, and then Wayne Silver is calling for the bell. Oh, good God.
Yep.
Oh, those chops. Jeez. Oh, God.
Man.
I see tears in the eyes of Blake Money Wright. That had to hurt. What is he doing with that car?
This
He can't
can't
stop
be
him. He
good.
owns the company.
This
There's
can't
nothing we
be
can do to
good.
stop him. That is not going to feel good, Pete.
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, good
Oh!
God. Oh.
Oh, my gosh. He's
Oh!
been hooded.
What the hell, Pete? Oh, the face-off between Jackson and Joey. What is he
What
doing
is
now?
this? So he can show up.
Apparently. He's not wrestling, though.
All right, let's go to the ring.
Hey, Blake, you want to talk about your WCWO? Like I've told these young kids before, that's done exactly what you have, has always lost. You want to jump me in the parking lot and take me out for a week? You see what I took off your damn car? You want this place? You want to take it from me? I tell you what. Next week, I will give you the opportunity to take this place from me. But we're not going to do it in this ring. We're going to do it out in the damn parking lot with 5 or 6 damn cars. And if you can survive, you can have this place. Come on, Blake. You're so bad. Huh? Come on. Like I always do.
One more time.
You guys want to see it one more time? Huh? One more time? Huh? See, look, that's what they always do, is run and cry. So, Blake, I'll give you till Friday to give me your answer. But if you think you're good enough to take this place from me, come and get it, boy.
Pete, talk about, dude, that escalated quickly. Like
not quick enough.
Like Blake might want to go lay low for a little bit. Like,
he might
want to go hide and lay low for a little bit.
Owner of the Silver
That
POS, please come get your hood. It's missing from the parking lot. It's in here. So the owner of the Silver POS, please come get your hood. So nice. And
Brian,
as
go
a
get your-
reminder,
go get
tomorrow
your
night,
hood.
right here, the Young Guns tournament will take place. Who's going to be here to witness the next king of the Young Guns tournament? Right? It's going to be a
Don't
big
bring
night.
the hood back here. We don't want
And
it.
right
Blake's
now,
been
it
on
is
that.
time for your main event. Introducing first.
All right, we're going into our main event.
I don't know how it can top that. Tag team championship match, Pete.
Yes.
Street fight. Tag team
Yep.
championships on the line. Easy Cruz and somebody taking on the highlight reel for the titles. This is big.
Right. Yeah, this could be interesting match because they don't know. I guess if George's not here, it should be Mac and Easy Cruz.
So we had to take this to management to clarify, but it's they call it Mafia rules. Pete, this was back in your day, the Freebird rule. I've heard about the Freebird rule.
Yeah, it started out.
I'm aware of it as the New Day rule because I wasn't around to watch the Freebirds because that was well before my time. That's right. But Pete,
Hey.
you were there.
Yes, I was.
What was
Matter
it
of
like?
fact, I'm older than the Freebirds.
Was it in color or was it in black and white?
No, it was in color, man.
Was it
but
the
yeah.
early days of color?
Yes. But, the way the rules work, folks, in case you don't know, is when you have a faction of a group of gentlemen, you're all together.
Like the New Day.
Like the New Day. Or like the Mafia, or the new Mafia, the old Kendo Mafia. Anybody can represent the organization in the tag team championship.
So Pete, so they call it the new Mafia. It's kind of like when they made New Coke. Everyone hated New Coke.
Yeah, but see, everybody started hating this anyway, so it's not really like New Coke. People liked original Coke to begin
Yeah, they didn't like the original Mafia, did they? Yeah, that's true. Let's just call it all Coke. Everyone hates Coke.
Can somebody come out here and explain this? We are missing the people that we need. Anybody. Can y'all get somebody to come explain this?
Okay. Listen. Okay. You guys are going to be, sorry guys, unfortunately Easy Cruz didn't show up just like Jordan James didn't show up. Are you serious? So, however, to make it up to you, hold on, Mac, hold on, dude. So to make it up to you, we're going to let this be a one-on. You guys can choose which either of you guys want to compete against whichever one of them you guys want to face. And since you didn't get your title match, you guys can decide the whole thing. One of you guys gets to fight one of them, take your pick. And then we'll figure everything else out for the titles in due time. Take your pick, man. Take your pick. Whichever one of you against whichever one of them.
Take B.
Big Moss homie.
Right here.
He's the reject Jordan James.
Get here.
Who is he? Kick his ass.
You're going to fight Dollar Tree Jordan James? All right, let's do it.
Make the match. It's still a street fight.
Still a street fight.
You're here.
I don't care if you didn't sign up. You going down.
Damian Real taking on Max Sterling. Showtime remaining. Right at the end of the title.
All right, this will still be a street fight. Introducing first, he is one half of the realest tag team there is, Damian Real. And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Skull Crusher. He hails from where the lot lizards graze. He is Mac Sterling.
Well, that went well.
Yeah, well, we found out as Reggie went to the ring. I didn't know where he was breaking off to, but he got pulled out of here.
Yeah, isn't it great when the other commentator doesn't tell you where they're going and they go out to the ring to make matches, Pete?
Well, they pulled him. The management grabbed Reggie and said, come here, you got to go to the ring now. You got something you need to tell him. Come to find out, you guys seen it. It is no longer a tag title match. It's still going to be a street fight match. It's one-on-one, Damian Real versus Max Sterling.
I hope he kills him. Mac hasn't been nice for a while, so. Oh! Damian Real flying through the a mid-rope to suicide.
Uh-oh. He just knocked himself out.
That could be all she wrote early. Oh, and a flying Damian Real. He is pissed off. He is angry. He is taking it to Max Sterling. He's taking advantage of the street fight rule. Anything goes. He can do literally anything. He can even throw him through a car door, through a car hood if he wants to.
Oh, man, he's lighting him up with that kendo stick.
He's trying to break that kendo stick over Max Sterling's back.
But he still remembers how to swing that stick, man.
Well, it is playoff baseball season, Pete. It's playoff baseball season. He's swinging that kendo stick harder than who's in the playoffs right now.
Dodgers.
Are the Cubs in it?
No.
Are the Yankees in it?
No.
Well, then no one cares about the playoffs. Well, the Cubs and the Yankees aren't in it, so who cares? Yeah. It's not the Lakers. LA doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Max Sterling hammering down onto the face of Damian Real. And the sounds of that kendo stick echoing through the Outlaw Arena. Pete, what's going to happen with the tag team championships now?
I have no clue what's going on with them right now at all.
Well, obviously, you were right. The Mafia will defend their championships at the freaking Young Guns tournament tomorrow because they didn't show up to defend the championships tonight.
Well, I never made that announcement, though.
You told me this, but you told me this. But you know what? I don't think they'll be allowed to. If they can't defend it on Friday, they can't defend it tomorrow night.
Yeah, and if they can't make it on Friday night, what makes us think they're going to make it tomorrow
Right,
night?
exactly. You know, they're not allowed to defend. They'll be lucky if we let them in the building tomorrow night after what they pulled tonight.
Anyway, man, I was worried about Highlight Reel being in this street fight match to begin with, knowing that they both had a big fight against one another tomorrow night.
Well, and here's the problem. The last time the Highlight Reel was in a street fight for the tag team championships, they lost the titles. But that's just going to make them more angry for whenever they get.
Oh, look. They got the fans holding them. Look at
Look at that. Oh, that is great. I love that. See, here's the thing, B. The Highlight Reel has been waiting since February to prove that they can win a street fight for the tag team.
Here we go.
These fans do not like Max Sterling.
No, this is because look, 3 months ago you would not have even seen this happen.
Never. Ooh, that chop. Good God.
Oh!
Why is everybody but JKO using JKO's chair tonight?
Oh, come on, man. You can break the man's ankle. Don't do this. He can't even open the chair.
Look, I know Max Sterling's a truck driver, but is it that hard to open a chair? Just saying.
Oh.
Damian Real into the ring post. He's down.
Yeah, he's not.
He's really down.
He's out. Tommy, check on him, man. What's going on?
He's okay. He's okay.
Let's not have to go out there. Crowd getting behind him. Oh! We spilled out into the ring again.
The Ghost of Wrestling passed. The Ghost of Wrestling passed has pushed Max Sterling over the edge. Pete, they are brawling outside the ring into the. Hopefully they don't go in the bathroom. Did JB ever make it out of the bathroom, Pete?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, then they're good to go in there.
Oh, they're saying get off the stairs. I need them, man. What the heck?
Oh, Damian Real flying off the staircase onto Max Sterling. This match is getting serious. It's going everywhere. He's just sitting, hanging out, catching a breather while Max slowly gets off the ground. It's going to take a while for him to get up. He's hurt. Did a fan just throw a water bottle?
Yeah, throw the water bottle.
We already did a fans bring the weapons
Yeah, I'd
match.
say you guys need to slide out of the way there. Uh-oh.
This isn't Falls Count anywhere. This is just a street fight. Mac, you can't win out. I don't think Mac knows CPR.
This may not be good here. Oh. Will there be anything left of him for tomorrow night?
It could be an easy route to the Young Guns Tournament Championship for Damian Real tomorrow.
Oh!
Pete, this street fight has seen more action outside of the ring than it has in the ring.
Everybody's offering him bottles of water. Uh-oh. Oh. Took the trash can. Oh, pop cans flying everywhere. Oh, my goodness. They're trying to recycle Mac.
Pete, whoever has to clean up after the match might want to go ahead and get ready to go because they're going to be out there for a while. suplexing Damian Real over the guardrail into the ringside area.
Matt hit his head as he was coming down, too.
Both men are down. Both men are hurt. At this point, it's just who can survive and not get pinned first. This is anybody's match. This could easily go either way.
Yep.
Now, one of these two is going to win this match, Pete. It's going to be whichever one. Yeah. Not yet, though.
No.
Since he kicked out, the match continues. Can you believe it, Pete?
Yes, I can, Reggie. Yes, I can. That was 2 3/4 there.
That's right, but that was not 3.
No.
Not enough. It's going to take more than that. It could be an easy coasting trip into the second round for Damian Real tomorrow night, Pete. Damian may not have much left. He may not be able to walk into tomorrow. He might have to get a replacement. I mean, God forbid there's a second mystery opponent, because then Corey Storm's opponent
is a mystery opponent no one knows yet.
I swear to God, you know who it is. I know you know.
Yeah. We'll find out tomorrow.
When Corey Storm's opponent
ends up coming to the ring.
To his theme
to wrestle.
Damian Real is down. Max Sterling's just.
Damian looks like he's reaching under the ring for something. I can't really tell.
That's a good eye, Pete. I didn't notice that, but yeah, he's definitely getting something out from under the ring. What's he got his eye? What's he got his hand? Nothing.
I guess not, but he's got something.
Is that a trash can? Is that a pizza pan?
That's what it looks like. They brought it up to the ring with him, but I don't think Max sees it.
Oh, pizza pan to the back.
Speaking of which, we didn't get to have our pizza when we were down in Mooresville Wednesday.
I know. Is that where our pizza is? If it is, I don't want it now. Hey, Easy Cruz, I know you're over hiding at Rowdy's because it's opening weekend right now. That's why you're not here. But when you come, bring our pizza. Oh, it just.
Oh, low blow.
I mean, kind of. By low, if you mean on the legs, yes. Damian Real is just dismantling Max Sterling before our very eyes. There's not much left of Max Sterling.
From head to toe.
Oh, and a go.
He nailed it. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, kendo to the head.
Yeah.
What is Skull Crusher do? Why does he have to get involved every freaking time? Every freaking match, Skull Crusher gets involved with the kendo stick. It's all he can do.
That's the end of the match.
The night was going well.
Sterling!
Crowd making sure that Max Sterling knows they think he cheated. Technically, he didn't. It's legal in a street fight. That's crap. And Dex Royal, our Outlaw Champion, to the ring to save the day. Coming to the aid of Damian Real, who's fallen. He is down. We hope he's okay.
Right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Make sure you come out tomorrow evening for Young Guns Tournament. Damon Real versus Damon Real. Dex Royal in action. Blake Money Ride in action. Corey Storm in action against the one guy, right? The one.
Mr. Apollo. And
Dalton Love taking on Colby Jack. Zach Savage in action. It's going to be a great night tomorrow night, 7:30 here at the Outlaw Arena. $12 for admission.
In the Young Guns Tournament.
Close it up. And we will see you guys here tomorrow night. And if you don't make it tomorrow night, we'll see you next Friday.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday. And
Freaky
look,
Friday.
We had a great show tonight. We'll have an even better show next week. Remember, $12 gets you in. Remember, $12 gets you in. Remember, $12 gets you in.